Hello and welcome. This is part 3 of the VARCITIES MOOC series, From Vision to Reality. Today, we're diving into a guide to replication. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll explore how the innovative solutions developed within VARCITIES can be successfully replicated in other cities. We'll look at the potential, the framework, the practical steps, and the crucial lessons learned from our pilot projects. So, what do we mean by replication potential? At the core of VARCITIES are its visionary solutions, or VSs, which are specifically designed for transferability. These aren't rigid, one-size-fits-all plans, but flexible interventions that can be adapted to new urban environments. Let's look at a few examples from our pilot cities to see what this means in practice. In Hanya, the team implemented a mobile urban living room, which is an adaptable, temporary installation that can be moved to different locations to activate underused public spaces. In Gżira, for example, a citizen science initiative on air quality was launched, engaging the community by using low-cost sensors to raise awareness and gather data on local pollution. In Novo Mesto, the focus was on improving and creating inclusive recreational and therapeutic facilities, designing green spaces that serve the needs of all citizens, especially vulnerable groups. In Skellefteå, the implementation of smart lighting and open-air education combined technology and nature to create safer and more engaging parks for all users of space. The takeaway here is that these solutions are designed to be flexible and can be adapted to different urban contexts. To guide this process, we've developed the VARCITIES replication framework, which provides a structure for follower cities. As you can see from the diagram, it is built on 4 interconnected pillars. First is governance, which emphasizes the needs for strong collaboration between authorities and citizens. Second, which is finance, involves securing funding mechanisms to realize both short-term and long-term economic benefits. The third being community engagement, which is about using participatory processes and co-creation to ensure solutions are relevant and embraced by the public. And finally, technology, which leverages smart city solutions and digital tools to power these interventions. These 4 pillars provide the foundation for successful replication. The framework is put into practice through a clear 5-step implementation plan. Step 1 starts with forming a cross-departmental research team. Replicators should bring together experts from different parts of the municipality to break down silos. Step 2 is to identify replication sites. This involves analyzing your city to find the areas where the interventions would have the most impact. Step 3, then, is to engage stakeholders. This step is rather crucial as it's about involving residents, local businesses, community groups, and other key stakeholders in the planning and design process from the very beginning. Step 4 involves securing funding. With your plan and stakeholder support in place, you can effectively make the case for the necessary investment. Step 5 is the monitoring and evaluation. Once implemented, projects must continuously track progress against their specific goals to measure the successes and make adjustments for further improvement. Now let's turn to some of the practical insights directly sourced from the pilot leaders of our pilot cities. In Leuven, the team encountered survey fatigue. They found that frequent, complex questionnaires were overwhelming for participants. The lesson here is to streamline your data collection and to be very clear about why you need this information. In Novo Mesto, vague technical specifications in procurement documents led to project delays. The key lesson was to involve legal and ICT experts early in the process to create clear and accurate tenders. A lesson from all our pilot cities concerned stakeholder engagement. They found that one-off consultations are simply not enough. The lesson here is to seek input from stakeholders holistically. Alongside the lessons, our pilots established several tried and true methods for success. Firstly, co-creation with stakeholders involves all pilots that held workshops with residents and experts to design solutions together, building a stronger sense of ownership among the community. A second best practice is to use real-time data engagement. In VARCITIES, we developed the Health and Wellbeing Dashboard, which displays live data from sensors on a public platform. This process contributes to the democratization of knowledge and validates tangible impacts through the data. Thirdly, is cross-departmental collaboration, which highlights the need of having facilitators who can bridge different municipal departments, which is critical for identifying common goals and enables collaborative work. So, to conclude, what are our key takeaways? First, replication is achievable with a structured approach. Second, it is vital to learn from the lessons, best practices, synergies, and trade-offs of the VARCITIES pilots. Third, is to utilize the replication toolkit for your implementation. And finally, remember that success ultimately depends on 4 things: strong governance, sustainable finance, robust technology, and deep community engagement. Now that we have a solid understanding of how to replicate the VARCITIES visionary solutions, you may be asking, what comes next? In Part 4, demonstration of the replication toolkit, we will be explaining the functionality of the online tool to facilitate the replication process in other cities. Thank you for your time. We hope that this has provided a clear and useful guidance for replication.